I think the first part was that you just described the webinars, so that before you go, you get to have an experience where you find out, well, what's coming up, what should we know, the hosts from the local country, describing, okay, what things. So there was a whole bunch of advanced stuff to prepare us. But the thing that really stood out was first night when we're in the social gathering, first night in Cairo, there was this amazing experience of, as people came into the room, they knew most of the people in the room. And so that, okay, there's a lot of returnees. There's a lot of people that have this confidence in the, and then they also made sure that they welcomed us on our first one. And made sure that we knew everybody in the room. And so there was this family spirit from the people that travel with Wheel and Anchor tour. So I think that was the first thing.
Even initially, just meeting you, Gordon, at the Early Bird Coffee Place on Toronto, when you had a meetup over there, was something different, like having a social meeting and getting to meet other people that were interested and finding out about your company and the amazing trips, like you had the brochure and the interesting places you went.
The first thing that stands out for me is the flexibility that we saw, which appeared on first day, because we had been some airline challenges, and we were having to get up real early in the morning to go down to Luxor, and you tossed in an extra site visit for us on that first morning, which turned out to be
fantastic.
A fantastic trip, where we got to have a little bit of an extended drive through some countryside and got to see a part of Egypt that would not have been on everybody's tours. So that was like day one. There was already that special little extra. And then we had, I remember in Aswan, where a bunch of people said, well, we'd like to go to the market. We've got some time, this little span of time, and we want to see, what are the things that people buy in the city, and what can we see that's a little bit different than the tourist sites that we've seen all day. Sure enough, we got this, special little tour to the local market. And, that just, was arranged on the fly. So there was an interesting, flexibility to make stuff happen and give these slightly, different experiences than what might be on the standard tour. Is telling his whole story about life in Egypt and
to let us know that the social customs and
there was a lot of those very special moments while we were there, getting an insight into not only the antiquities, but what makes the country operate today.
And as Eunice said, how proud they are to be Egyptian in their culture and their history. Food was also really great. I have to say that. They were very good to us with a special diet.
So accommodating our vegan request very well wherever we went. So we were very pleased. We ate very well, which isn't always the case when we're traveling. So, and every meal on the boat,
a special dish.
Yeah, we get our special dish. Everybody else had to have just what was in the buffet, but we got our own special dish delivered to us. So it was good.
You never have to worry about anything. Like, all the details are taken care of. That is just, and I know you guys are scrambling frantically behind the scenes, but everything seemed very seamless.
What it appears to me is that you also try and seek out, in addition to the usual sites, you try and put a little bit of local flavor in.
Like the Garbage City, that would be something we wouldn't have thought of going to, and it was just amazing.
Or the meal with the local family, and making sure that there are there are those special little things, and so you're not just doing the bus tours to the
but
site.
you actually connect to the people that live there themselves.
It looks to me that there's a lot of careful consideration of who are the host companies. So we had a great time with Anwar and Eunice.
They were great.